I'm bringing you another video. This time I had a couple of ideas for some videos in mind, and I wanted to go to the grocery store because I hadn't gone in a while, so I'm bringing you kind of a weird grocery haul. I went to 3 different stores and got some goodies from each place, so I'll kind of go over each place one at a time, and I'm gonna list some prices for some of the kind of like really good deals or really surprising deals. I'll just get to it. I'm really excited because I got some really amazing things. So first up, I went to Sprouts. I don't like to go to Sprouts all that often because it can be kind of pricey, but they have really good specialty items. So I went there specifically because I wanted to pick up a keto bread because it's so hard for me to find a keto bread. So I tried this, I don't know, maybe a week ago or something for the first time, just like on a whim. And oh my God, it's great. I'm going to make a whole separate video about this, but I ended up picking up this one. It's called Chompie. It's a low carb bread. This one is in cinnamon, and it doesn't have it's cinnamon and raisin. It doesn't have a big cinnamon taste to it, but it is 7 total carbs, 5 grams of fiber, so it's 2 net carbs per slice. I was so excited when I saw the nutritional label, but then when I actually tried it, it's the closest thing I've had to real bread since I went keto a year ago. So I was so excited about this one. It tastes amazing. The downside about this guy is it costs $7.49. So it's kind of a bummer, but it's totally worth it. I know I have tried making my own keto breads and it hasn't been successful. So I've definitely wasted more than $7.49 trying to make a recipe. So for me, the surefire, like amazing keto bread, I'm all for it, even though it's kind of pricey, but that's okay. So they had 3 flavors. They had the cinnamon that I just showed you. Then they also had a multigrain, which I haven't tried yet, but I'm excited to have a not sweet one because I love sweet, but I kind of wanted to be able to make a sandwich, and you can't really do that with cinnamon bread unless it's like a dessert sandwich or something. So I got one of the multigrain. They also had a sesame, but I don't like sesame, so I didn't get it. But there are 3 flavors, at least at Sprouts, where I live. So I don't know if it's everywhere. Maybe there's more flavors. I don't know. I tried looking for this brand online just to see if I could find it cheaper. And only one seller sells it on Amazon. I honestly don't know how this brand has not blown up because it is so amazing. I'm going to make a whole video about it compared to like other good low carb breads that I've had, but I really can't say enough about this stuff. If you have a Sprouts near you, I would highly recommend going and checking it out. It was near the gluten-free breads. So for my Sprouts, as soon as you go in, there's breads off to the right. And then there's a little freezer area where it has like the Ezekiel bread. It has gluten-free bread that needs to be like frozen. And then also it had this bread. It was almost undistinguishable against the gluten-free bread, but it was just like by chance I happened to notice it said keto under it. So and it even says keto here. So since I plan on having a lot of this bread, I got 2 of the cinnamon ones because I know that's good, and I even sprinkle a little sweetener on it and put like a cream cheese icing on it. Kind of like those really indulgent cinnamon breads that have like real sugar and stuff that I've seen at Sprouts, but Costco has it. All the places have it. But it's like so amazing, like a dessert bread. So I've been doing that with the cinnamon bread because it just has a hint of cinnamon, which I really don't like cinnamon. So for me, having that hint is like perfect because then I could add my own cinnamon and it's not overpowering. So that's what I do. I add a little bit of cinnamon and a little bit of sweetener. I've been using xylitol, which I've heard is kind of high on the glycemic index as well, but I use it and it doesn't give me a headache or anything, make me feel bad. So I still use xylitol. I have some. I'm switching to erythritol, but I still have some xylitol, which I will make a whole separate video about sweeteners because there are some sweeteners that you can't use in certain cooking situations, and it's a whole thing. Trust me, I've made plenty of mistakes using specific sweeteners, so I'm going to do a whole video about that. But anyways, I digress. So that's the breads. That's what I was most excited to go get. But then I found out that they had a sale on ice creams, specifically Enlightened ice cream. So I got this, can't see it. I got this Enlightened, it's actually a keto collection. You see how it has keto all at the top? And it said somewhere else, oh here it is, keto collection. I don't know if you can see that. It says keto collection. I've tried Enlightened before, the regular ones, and I didn't think they were all that great. They're a little icy. I'm interested in trying this one. This one's what's it called? Glazed donut, chocolate glazed donut. I'm not a big fan of chocolate, and I feel like glazed donuts can kind of be a little bit much, but I kind of wanted to try it because I love sweets, and if it's too sweet, that's okay. So I got that one. So it was buy one, get one free. So I got this one and this one for only $5.99. So I thought that was pretty good. This one was kind of surprising. It's not part of the keto collection. Cause see, it doesn't say keto anywhere, but I just happened to look at the nutritional label and, it has 14 total carbs, 4 grams of dietary fiber, so that's 10 net carbs, plus it also has 6 grams of sugar alcohol, so that's only 4 net carbs. So I thought that was pretty good, especially for like a ice cream pop. I'm also gonna do a comparison of keto ice creams in a different video, but stay tuned for that if you're into ice cream. I'm not a big fan of ice cream. I know I've said that like a million times. I'm not a big fan of this and that and this and that, but I'm not a big fan of ice cream, but I wanted to try all the different ice creams out there just because I like trying products. So if you really want an ice cream, I have probably like 10 options to choose from, and I'll do a taste test and a product review in a later video. Stay tuned for that. Okay, but that's all I got at Sprouts. Moving on to the next store. So Target, I only got a few things. I wasn't really planning on getting anything. But then I saw a couple cool things, so I wanted to get that. First up is kind of like an energy drink. It's these Reigns. I got this one in particular because it's orange dreamsicle. I have been looking for a recipe for an orange creamsicle dessert. Like literally anything that's orange creamsicle, because I loved those orange creamsicle pops, like those ice creams, and I can't get that flavor anywhere. So I've been trying to come up with like a Jello recipe that I could use an orange Jello and some sort of cream. I don't like using heavy whipping cream because it's so calorie dense, but even when I've used heavy whipping cream, it's not that creamy in Jello. So I thought, and this is a recipe I'm going to try soon, that maybe putting this in Jello might make it kind of creamsicle-y. Maybe that and some almond milk or something. I don't know. I'm going to work it out, but I got 2 of those so that when I mess up, I'll have another one. So I got those. The Reign ones, they're not too bad. Compared to Bang, they don't have that awful like fake energy drink flavor to it, because I'm not an energy drink person, but I also don't drink coffee, so sometimes I want something like a little pick-me-up. So I definitely like these ones better than Bang. I'm going to do another video about keto drinks too, so stay tuned for that. I know I keep saying that, but I have a lot of things planned, so I'm going to post a video about keto drinks, and Rain will definitely be in that video. I got another flavor I've never tried before. It's peach fizz. I really love peach. I love regular peaches, like real peaches, but I really love artificial peach flavor. I don't know why, but actual peaches give me a headache, like instantly. I don't know why. So I actually looked in this one in the ingredients, and like peach extract or peach anything is not even included in the ingredients. So I figured I should be able to have it without having any issues. But anyways, those were $2.09 each. I know they're cheaper at Winco, if you guys have a Winco near you. But I'd never seen those flavors before, so I thought I'd get them. Okay, moving on. I got Halo Top ice cream in the birthday cake flavor because I wanted to try this with this, and maybe make my orange creamsicle thing. I thought maybe putting a low-carb ice cream would be helpful. Oh, I don't think I mentioned these ones. Oh, shoot. This has 3 grams of carbs in the whole can. I only drink half of it at a time, so 1.5 carbs. That's not bad. And then this peach fizz, this has 1 gram. Oh, so it has 2 grams in the whole bottle. Something to be aware of. I think Bang might have 0. I don't know. But anyways, this Halo Top ice cream, the birthday cake is super good. And it's only 6 grams of carbs in half of a cup. I don't like to eat a whole lot of ice cream, so I would really just be putting a little bit in like a Jello dessert or something like that on top of something, just to give it a little extra sweetness. Definitely not the lowest carb ice cream, but it's pretty good. It's pretty flavorful. And that was $5.99, I think. Okay, next up is a deal. I got such a deal on this. Is Quest Pizza. These are super yummy. They're kind of higher in carb counts, so I got 2. I got this pepperoni, and then I also got combo. I've had the combo before. It's amazing. The crust is actually like a little bit thicker. It says thin crust on it, but the crust is a little bit thicker, and it's super good. For the combination, for a third of the pizza, which they're pretty small pizzas, but for a third of the pizza, it's 5 net carbs. If you want to eat the whole pizza, like I like to do, it's 15 net carbs. So not the best, but if you're really wanting to indulge, and for me, like I have this instead of a real pizza, so I'd rather have this and be a little bit higher on my carbs than getting off the wagon. So this pepperoni one is actually a little bit more carbs per serving, but a serving is half of a pizza. I don't know why they do that. So it's 6 net carbs, but you get half the pizza. So this one's only 12 net carbs for the whole pizza. Rather, this one is 15. So this one's actually better, even though it's kind of advertised as like more carbs per serving. It's a larger serving. So I got both of those. I don't know if I said this, but this is at Target. I got both of those on sale. It was like 20% off, and I have a red card or whatever. So I got each of those for $5.69, which might sound expensive for like a little personalized pizza, but for a keto pizza, that's really good. I don't know. I really like them. So to me, they're worth it for like a treat. Okay, that's all I have for Target. I'm going to move on to Grocery Outlet. I love Grocery Outlet. They always have such great deals. I just reintroduced meat into my diet, so I'm discovering that meat is really expensive and I hate spending money. So Grocery Outlet is really good for meat deals. I live in an apartment, so I don't have like a super big fridge to store lots of meat anyways, so I kind of buy meat as I need it. But I found some great meat deals. I'm super excited. Okay, so first up, I found this Lakanto sweetener in the classic. So this is a little grainy. It's supposed to be a white sugar replacement. It's erythritol. It's got 0 carbs in it, 0 net carbs. But I wanted to try this again. I tried it really early on in my keto journey, and I really hated it because it had a cooling sensation when I ate it, and I haven't tried it since. So I got some other sweeteners that I want to try side by side with this one, and just see if the monk fruit bothers me still, because I've kind of come around to stevia, which I really hated initially, but I've come around to it, and it's pretty good now. So I know my taste buds have changed since I started, so I wanted to give this another chance because Lakanto has a lot of good products. Or, well, they have a lot of products. I don't know if they're good yet, but I'm going to make a whole separate video about sweeteners. I think I already mentioned that. But I'm going to make a whole separate video because you can't cook the same with all of them. And I know they say that you can cook the same with all of them, but you really can't. I've tried. So I got this one. This one's usually like $8.99 at a normal store, and this is why I love Grocery Outlet, because it was $5.99 at Grocery Outlet. What a deal. Most of the time it's like half off of a normal price, so I saw it, I picked it up, I wanted to do a video about it anyways, so that's what it is. Next up, I got, which will be a part of my keto beverage video. Let me show you the whole thing. They're diet root beers. I really like root beer that's more like creamy. I don't like it to be like, I don't want it to taste like black licorice. If you are like that, try this one. It's pretty good. I also grew up not having diet soda like ever. So now whenever I have diet soda, I can't have a diet soda that tastes like diet soda. So like I can't have Diet Pepsi, Diet Coke, Diet Dr. Pepper, all that stuff. It just doesn't taste good to me. It doesn't taste like the real thing. This, I don't feel like it tastes like diet soda. So I really like it. I don't have it all the time, but sometimes I make root beer floats with that Halo Top vanilla one, or you could get the regular vanilla, but that was like cake batter or something. And this makes such a great root beer float. This one is 0 carbs. So, and I think some people are sensitive to aspartame. I think I'm one of those people that are sensitive to aspartame. But again, I don't drink diet soda all the time. So I have it. I try and have it when I've already eaten so I don't get a headache. But sometimes I think aspartame does give me a headache. And maybe sometime this year I'll cut out aspartame and see how it works for me, if it helps or not. But this 4-pack was only $2.99. Okay, next up is another ice cream, even though I don't like it. This one's Arctic Zero. It's cake batter. I'm really particular about cake batter because if it tastes like yellow cake, I probably won't like it. If it tastes like angel food cake, I'll probably like it. This one specifically says yellow cake flavor, but I wanted to try it. I'm gonna do a ice cream video, a keto ice cream video, so I wanted to have a variety. So I got this to try it. I've had Arctic Zero in the past. Haven't been a big fan, but I'll try it side by side with some other ones and see how it stacks up. This one has 7 total net carbs, 2 dietary fiber. So it's 5 net carbs for half of a cup. So again, not the greatest. That's kind of my max, but it's an option. And that was $1.99. So if you can find a good, like a keto ice cream at Grocery Outlet is the place to get ice cream because it's only $1.99. Normally, a pint like this is like $5.99. I mean, at Sprouts, I just got one for $5.99, but that was buy one get one free. So it was still not as good of a deal as this, but you got to think selection is limited at Grocery Outlet. So got that to try, $1.99. Super stoked about that. Okay, next up, I got some ground beef. I know this looks like a lot, and it probably is, but I wanted to make tacos, and then I also want to make meatloaf. So I'll probably have that in a recipe video in the future. I don't know when, maybe next week. I don't know, but I thought this one was, oh, I'm so silly. I thought this one was better than 80/20, but it's, wait, no, it is better because it's 27% fat. So it's more fat. So normally 80/20 is like the best you can get. I've never seen anything better than that. They try to go lean on meat, but this one has 27% fat. So I thought that might be good. That big old thing was $8.49. Not the greatest. I'd rather it be like $1.99, but that's not realistic. So it is what it is. Next up is bacon. Bacon's kind of hard because I feel like it's always like $3.99 at Grocery Outlet for like a little thing. And for me, I go through so much bacon like without even blinking. So this one really appealed to me. This is what it looks like. Never seen this brand before, but look at it. Oh my God. It's 40 ounces. So you'll never believe what I paid for this. 40 ounces of bacon. It looks like regular bacon. I don't know why they clumped it up like this, but it's 40 ounces and I only paid $4.99 for it. 40 ounces. There were some other bacon that was like 12 ounces for $3.99. So like that's more than twice as much in this, you know? So anyways, I'm not sure why. Oh, it's ends and pieces. That's why. But like, I don't care if my bacon doesn't look pretty. And it's 1 gram of net carbs. So to me, it always seems like bacon's 1 gram of net carbs, but I was pretty excited about that. $4.99. Okay, that's all I have for you. Kind of a weird grocery haul, kind of all over the place, but I feel like I got some good stuff, and really excited to do some taste tests for you guys and try some of these new products that I've gotten. If you know of any products that you would want me to try, or any products that you really like, that you think I might like, let me know in the comment section. I really appreciate your feedback. I want to be able to share and help other people that are, you know, taking on this journey just like me. And I want to learn from other people too, because I'm really sick of making so many mistakes with food and recipes, and you know, being sick because I ate something I shouldn't have. It's become tiring. So I really want to learn from you guys. So if you have any information that you want to share, please put it in the comment section. I would really appreciate it. I'll check in that area, and you know, maybe we can have a conversation about our shared experiences. So I'll see you in the next one.